Hello, everyone. It's Jeannie over here in Santan Valley.
And it's Donna over here in Morristown, and it's Thursday, and Jeannie and I are on together. Woo woo! Jeannie, I do have to point this out to everybody because it's hilarious to me. Your husband has been on my side of town how many days now, roughly?
Weeks.
Months. Okay. And I was just
Every
down.
day he's driving out there.
Oh my goodness. And I was just in your neck of the woods on Saturday for a wedding. It is hilarious, right? How many miles are coming and going between the two of us. And tonight we're going to talk about some special things. So why don't you give everybody the idea of what we're talking about today?
Well, if you're a woman that's really looking for more in your life, it honestly, I think most women right now have money. There's not enough money for many people. And maybe you're looking for a circle of friends and you want more friends, or maybe you're looking for an opportunity to make a change. That's what today's conversation is going to be about.
Excellent. And I would piggyback that with maybe you're looking for more fun. Maybe you're looking for a short-term solution. Maybe you have that curiosity bug. Maybe you're just one of those people that, I don't know, if an opportunity presented itself, maybe I would take advantage of that opportunity. Or the flip of it is maybe you're kind of living in a trepidation kind of place where you're just not sure what's going to happen. And you wish you had more control, and you wish you could put your finger on something that would give you more of that control. And so for me, that's what we're going to be talking about.
Absolutely. So you may have had a conversation with Donna or myself or one of our consultants, or maybe you've never had this conversation or thought ever, but you might be that woman out there who's looking for a second job, a side hustle, and I'd hate to say a third job, but maybe you're looking for that type of opportunity for the next few months. You know, the holidays are coming up, you need some extra spending money. And Donna, tell them what you told me earlier about the report you heard from a news broadcast.
Well, I do want to intersect this piece right here because I had somebody announce it today in our BNI meeting, which was there are 9 Sundays to Christmas. So I just want to throw that out there. 9 Sundays. Okay. So I just thought, if you're not panicked enough, now's the time.
Yes.
But having said that, I was listening to a news organization probably a week ago. And back in March, you and I had talked about some of the statistics that were being given to us, that the average family of 4, right, at that time needed over $11,000 more than a couple of years ago to live at the same level that they were a couple of years ago. Now it's over 16,000. This was an intense economic conversation that I listened to about where families are at.
That is huge. So 11,000 in March, and here we are in October, and now it's gone up to 16,000. That's not to get ahead or pay down debt or to take care of a dream or a family vacation to wherever. That's just to get by. Right. That's just to take care of what they have to take care of.
Yes, and I want to share a personal thing on that too. So Robbie and I both, even though I would never look at anybody and say we're in a terrible spot. I would never say that, right? It's been a long time since I cut coupons. Now, there was a time I did. I don't cut coupons.
Me too.
Having said that, even we are really sitting down and looking at our budget. Even we are really looking at where the money goes out and where the money comes in. So this is a great conversation. I'm sorry I interrupted, but I want to be real. We're doing the same
and I
thing.
think that's what everybody has going on in their household right now. Whether you're a single mom, you're married, you might be a college student, you hear your parents talking about this. You might be somebody who has grandkids and you're hearing what your adult children are talking about, and you're experiencing it because your retirement fund doesn't go as far anymore. So what we really want to bring to the table today is that there may be somebody out there that would like to take an opportunity and run with it the next 2-3 months and see what they could do with it. They would have to be coachable. They would also have to like people. Okay.
That's a biggie, by the way.
Yes. You don't have to be all skilled in an area, but you have to be coachable and you have to have a willingness about yourself to go on this adventure for the next 2-3 months.
Absolutely. And I will say, I hope when y'all watch us that you get the feeling of, yes, Jeannie and I are compatible. We have some, I will say, one of the reasons we're so compatible is because we have some of the same values. We share a lot of the same values. Having said that, though, our personalities, our style, how we approach things can be drastically different.
Absolutely.
So there's no, right? There's no cast, there's no mold to say, this is the way you need to be. There's none of that. There is, though, that coachable and teachable and liking people, seriously, because we're in the people business. And it may simply be that you've always thought you didn't like people. And maybe this is your opportunity to learn to like people. I think one of the most amazing things about being part of this company is who you become in the process. Who do you get to become? What does that look like? Where is the joy? Maybe you find out that you are so much more than you gave yourself credit. Absolutely. And then, of course, right, creating an income. And so we just wanted to say to those of you who are looking at your balance sheet and trying to figure out where it's all going to come from, maybe, just maybe, you should talk to Jeannie or I or your consultant and find out if, you know what, I'm going to go get that second or third job and I'm going to go ahead and work the extra 15, 20, 25 hours a week. And this is how much I'm going to make. I mean, I just walked a consultant through this. This is how much I'm going to make. This is how many hours I'm going to work. And this is how much they're going to take out of my paycheck. And this is what I'm bringing home. Or you could talk to Jeannie or I or your consultant and find out about the deal Mary Kay has this month for startup, right? The hustle is yours. The hustle is yours, but the startup is from Mary Kay. And what does that look like, Jeannie?
Well, this month, they're actually giving everyone the option of starting for $10. And that $10 is to sign on. You get your basically digital option at Mary Kay. And then every consultant, once she makes that decision, she gets to talk to her mentor, which would be like Donna and I, and say, okay, this is really the banquet of what you've got on this banquet table. And these are what you have choices at. Because see, this is a business that doesn't say, this is when you're working, this is when we let you back out the door, and this is how much we pay you. This is a business that gives you opportunities and you get to do that hustle. But Donna and I make sure you're educated and we're there to help someone along the way. And what happens in that process is that you can start to have some success. So you might want to do a launch party right away. You might want to do holiday sales and shopping. You might want to have a mobile business where you deck out your car, and you might want to just gather people around your own kitchen table. The options are endless when it comes to Mary Kay right now. And I can tell you, I work primarily, probably 85% of my business is virtual. And those are virtual Zoom appointments, virtual presentations, conversations. And the rest is like tomorrow afternoon, where I'm going to have people back to back at my kitchen table. And we're going to be in the product having fun. So for $10 this month, you can give it a shot. And I know that I don't really go to Starbucks and buy those drinks, but I've been with friends. And they tell me that you can't get their super latte, caramel, frappy, whatever it is that they get when they go to Starbucks. It's not an Americano what my friends get over there. And they can't get that for $10. And so yeah, Donna. So it's really, really an opportunity is what we have this month. And we just want to make sure that you have the information. We're going to post some additional information on the page that goes along with this, but we just want you to make sure you have it. And if you have questions, you're not out anything to contact one of us and ask us for information. Just simply go below and tag this video, and either to Donna or myself, and we'd be happy to reach back out and have a conversation with you. And you're not out anything.
Right. And I do want to remind you guys, if you're watching this and you're saying, how come they don't know I'm here? Listen, we are still navigating how Facebook has laid things out. So we just want you to know that we'll be responding in the comments. It just takes us a minute to figure it all out and see where everything's at and respond that way. And I just want to piggyback, because we don't want to keep you all night. What I would say to you is this. One, if you really are thinking to yourself, how am I going to have the holiday that I want, holidays, with my friends and family, and be working all these hours and then being tired? And hear what I say on this. Guys, we're not saying you don't work. To have a business, you work. Don't think that what we're dangling in front of you is this gold carrot and you don't have to do
nothing involved, because
there is. But you could be a college student or just working, and I shouldn't say just working, but you could be working. You've gotten out of college, you got your first job, you're trying to figure it all out, and you keep saying to yourself, I get paid this much on paper, but this is what actually shows up in my checking account. And you might want the opportunity to establish your life differently. You might want a different era in your life. You might want to cast the boat in a different direction. And this is an opportunity to find out if this works for you. And so more information, be sure and reach out to us. We would love to work with you.
Absolutely.
And win with you, yes, right?
Absolutely. So we want to make sure everyone knows next week we're not going to be live. We're just going to put a Halloween message up for you, because I'm going to be at a wedding and Donna's going to be busy with a live event.
Yes,
and so we want you all to just know we'll put some messages up for you. Have a great evening, everyone.
And it's limited on the deal that we're putting out.